You
You good?
didn't do it right. You're supposed to be like, you guys ready? You guys ready? And then you say,
That's fine. No worries. Anyways,
I can't really
dude,
fit.
this has been a long time. Like my first episode was like
January.
a long time ago. One sec, one sec. I gotta take my uh Invisalign off because I couldn't talk. Um,
Feel you?
basically, yeah, it's been a long time. It's just been a really busy schedule for everybody. Um, I haven't been able to upload anything. He has been. Oh, we haven't uploaded the last one, cause
Yeah.
cause somebody from the back was not good enough to record properly.
It was
So,
cooked. Why can I
uh,
clip this right now?
but hey, we're here. How you been, man? First, this is Market. So how you
Poppin'.
been?
I mean, what's good? I mean, hello, my name's Marcus. Yeah.
What? Chin up?
How about this? Okay, I'll hold
Okay,
it then,
okay,
because I guess I clipped it.
okay. But yeah, I've been, man. Uh, how's uni life been?
Sorry, I looked at Tolu.
He's funny looking. Okay, no, that's that. No offense to you, man. I know. Have it
Bro, I
here.
looked at Tolu. He looked so serious. I had to laugh, bro.
Okay. Anyways, let's get serious now.
Alright.
You already did. You can't swear, bro. Stop swearing.
Okay, restart, bro.
All right,
Restart,
it's fine. It's
restart.
fine. It's fine.
No, 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 restart, restart, restart.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, it's like
Oh,
we
you
can
can cut
cut.
it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. True, true, true.
Anyways, okay. So it's summer now, but
Yeah.
how was semester in uni?
Um, it was light.
It was light.
I'm lying.
What are you doing again? You were doing
I'm doing
hardware
engineering.
hardware engineering, right?
Computer engineering.
Computer engineering.
Um, it was. I ain't gonna lie. This wasn't too bad. I gotta retake some classes, but that's okay. You know,
Fair enough.
that's okay.
Fair enough. Well, man, this podcast is, well, we've been trying to do this for a while now.
Oh yeah,
Like, either he was busy, the person behind the camera, sometimes you were busy. The other days I was working and I was just like, not, I don't have the time, but like,
yeah.
we finally got together and we're making it happen. With this beautiful view, by the way. Uh, anyways, we're just gonna dive right into it. Uh, why do you think God is important in your life? Because I know that you've recently got really serious about, following God, being a truthful, faithful Christian, and like
Mm.
everything like that. So, how has that been like? What kind of journey and why did that cause you to do this guy? Okay, yeah.
Wait, I keep thinking you're giving us cues. I'm like, what does this mean, bro?
Nah, we're not taking any cue from.
Okay,
But
let's talk. Okay,
but
okay.
yeah, why is God important? What
Um,
changed?
well, like it depends how you want me to put it.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
Just let him talk,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
It's fine.
All right. So, I've been Christian my entire life,
Hmm.
but I think we all know when someone says they're Christian, it's kind of a lie.
Yeah.
Um, I was raised in a Christian household. My parents, they love God, they believe in Christ. But as a kid growing up, you're just like, oh, my parents are Christian, I'm Christian, this, that, You don't really like, I mean, you believe in it, but like, it's like, you just believe, okay, God's real.
Yeah.
It's not really
Fair.
like you're trying to build a relationship with them or anything. You just go to church because your parents say go to church,
Yeah.
you know. So,
It's definitely true because like I've was born into a Christian family from the
mm,
get go. Like my grandparents, my mom's side, my dad's side, all were Christian. So
mm,
it was like routined into me to like it was routined into me to like go to church every
yeah.
Sunday, do this, do that, do this, do that. Stop. Just stop. Stop doing hand signals. It's like distracting every single time. But yeah, it's been it was like that. And then
Mhm.
you know how it's like when you're a kid, you're so used to like parents forcing you to go
Yeah.
to church because
Mhm.
sometimes it's just like you're a kid and you're like my friends are not going, so why am
So
I
like,
going?
yeah.
Um, at that point, then it's like two options. There's two options in front of you. You don't know that they are, but
Mhm.
there's two options in front of you. You either stick to God and be
Mhm.
like, okay, as you mature into it, you're like, you'll learn why it was so important.
Yeah.
The other one is like, and that's the most popular one where you like when you start growing older and your parents have less control on you,
Yeah.
you tend to like make the decision to move away from him.
Yeah.
And then I think that usually what most people take, and I took that especially. Um, Not saying that I wasn't like not going to church every Sunday even when I grew up. I've been going to church every Sunday pretty much my entire life up till today.
Mhm.
Um, and I have not stopped yet, and I'm not gonna stop. But yeah, it was definitely an interesting thing because in grade 12 actually was the was the time that I was actually really strong with my faith.
Yeah.
My grade 9, 10, 11 year, it was so distracting and so like the connection was so like two-sided that it was just so hard to connect back. But then grade 12 year, you remember you were there like for Miss Beaumont's,
Miss
was it Miss
Beaumont.
Beaumont's? No, no, no. When we had our groups, like the prayer
Groups.
group.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there for too long though. I was like there for like a couple times.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
but like that was happening. That was not the point where I was like, oh, this is making me go into faith more.
Mhm.
But it was definitely like one of the things that, anyways, it was definitely one of the things that were like really making me like wonder because I asked a lot of questions. I was like, why is this then happening if
Mhm.
he's up there, right? But I think as I mature and I got to see other people's perspective who are way wiser than me,
Mhm.
like Cliff. I don't know his
Oh,
I
Cliff, bro.
can't
Cliff's
relate to his
amazing, bro.
last name so hard, but he gave me such a great perspective on everything
Mhm.
because he has answered pretty much everything that a normal person would ask and be like,
Mhm.
"This is the only reason why I'm not believing God." But he was like, "Okay, this is your answer.
Mhm.
This is what you do, right?"
Yeah.
So I think now more than ever, my faith is strong. Um, but obviously, there's times when it's like kind of falls down,
Yeah.
kind of up again,
Of
falls down,
course.
comes up, falls down, comes. Because the devil is always there.
Yeah, of
Like he's
course.
always trying to like make some sort of like weird way to
Mhm.
like push you away from God.
Yeah.
Um, Me personally, like I had like not too long ago, I actually had some couple experiences.
Mhm.
Um, so I've been like I'm not gonna jump into that part of it, but like it's just like when you're like when you're single for so long
Yeah.
after a relationship, especially when you're single for so long, it's like
Oh.
it's like you're not. I was like, I'm not hungry for anything. I'm not like
Mhm.
I'm not wanting to go in a relationship, but like when like other people try to tend to come to you,
Yeah.
like as in like come on to you, like like try to pick you up or stuff like that. Then it's like, it's like
It's like
because it's a little weird. It's a little weird because it happened to me like not too long ago where like I'm not gonna name anything or anyone, but like
Mhm.
a couple girls like actually like just like we started talking and it was like we're writing it off, but at the same time, she was not Christian. She was
Yeah.
not a woman of God, and that is a big priority for me. Like
Mhm.
I cannot like go into it
Mhm.
if she's not that. Like
Yeah, for
before I
sure.
could, before I was able to, right?
Mhm.
But like now it's a whole different thing. Like she
Mhm.
needs to be a woman of God, and I don't mean like she declares it. I
Mhm.
know. I mean like she has to do the
Like she
things
actually
that a woman
has
of
to live
God
by the word.
needs to do. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's been an awful lot of ups and downs, but
Yeah, bro, I feel you.
it's part of life and part of being a Christian. It's not easy. Like that's the only thing. Like it's never easy, and you would you would know that
Yeah, of course,
now
bro.
as well. But yeah, I wanted to take your part of it. Like, what was the hardest part so far for you?
So I feel like the hardest part for me personally is when I first like started to build a connection with God.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like it happens to everyone when they finally see their eyes like open wide. It's like you feel something just get stripped away from you.
Mhm.
Like you're missing something,
Yeah.
and then when you sit down and pray or like just ask for forgiveness or ask to like see some answers,
Mhm.
you feel something back again. You realize, oh, I feel something like what's going on.
Yeah.
Then you realize like life is starting to feel like a little bit better, like things are going in like according to
Mhm.
plan.
Mhm.
So when this happened to me, I was like shocked. I was like, I feel different.
You're filled with joy.
Yeah, I felt happy. I'm like, why am I happy? Like I
Mhm.
generally felt happy. Like I wasn't like fake being happy or anything. I was like generally happy. I was like, why do I feel like this? Like
Yeah.
this feels weird. So, you know, I was just really thankful for his forgiveness. Like, being able to wake up every day.
Yeah.
Like not everyone has that opportunity. Like,
But I would like I want to point it out. I don't know if you have gone through it yet, but like um when you start off in that
mm,
journey, it's so happy. Like
yeah, yeah.
it's like a, not to be like weird about it, but it's like a honeymoon phase.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like it's like when you start off as a Christian, your heart feels so
Mm,
great. It
yeah.
feels like, oh my gosh, where is this feeling? Why hasn't it been like there with me before?
Mhm,
Like why hasn't this feeling just been there with me all the time, right? But that feeling disappears
yeah.
after a while.
Mhm,
That's when the hard part starts. Because like
yeah.
it's not that it just goes away and never comes back.
Oh no, yeah, no.
You just find something better.
Mhm,
You find like that joy is cool and all, but then after a while, you just find something that is way better than that.
mhm,
You find everlasting joy,
yeah.
everlasting peace,
Mhm,
everlasting freedom from for temptations, your sins that are deep inside you when you were born, like
mhm,
all those things just go away. And then
yeah.
it's just you and God.
Mhm,
And when that happens, dude, you're a completely different person. I'm not saying that
yeah.
I'm there yet. Like me personally, I have got to work on so many things.
Yeah, of course.
Already went to the honeymoon phase.
Mhm,
Now I'm in the phase where I'm like, it's the hard part.
mhm,
Like now it's like you got to get those temptations, that lust, that sin out of
mhm,
you, and then focus on completely being one with God.
yeah.
That's when it's hard.
Mhm,
That's when it's like, oh my gosh, now I need to, or now I understand why being a Christian is so hard,
mhm.
you know? But yeah, man, I cannot be more proud of you to
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
just, go on with it,
Mhm,
like be a true Christian and be like follow God again,
mhm,
because it's so freeing when you
mhm.
actually learn it and you see the world and the world problems and the perspective of the world in a whole different way.
Yeah,
Like it's so weird. It's so in a good way, weird in a good
yeah.
way.
It's good to
um, but yeah, I'm glad for you though.
for
But
you too, bro.
moving on, I wanna stick to the Christian topic. Obviously, I was wondering now. I'm assuming you're reading your Bible.
Yeah, I've been trying to read it. Like, I've been doing it. Like, right now, it's been really bad.
Hmm.
I've lost touch,
Same.
but I'm.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
Yeah.
I it's weird. I've been praying all days. I've been
Mm,
praying every day in the morning and night, but the reading part of it, it's just sometimes gets a little hard because of the schedule.
mhm.
But that's no excuse for me to be like sitting here and tell you that you can don't have to read your Bible
Yeah, I know.
every day. Read your Bible because that's the only way you're gonna get closer to God.
Mhm,
I'm not saying that I'm not reading my Bible.
mhm.
I am still trying my best, and I trust me, the goal is to read it every day, and I'm doing that. Like just for the past week or two, it's just been
Mhm.
a little crazy for me, so I haven't gotten the time to, and that's my
Yeah,
fault. But
that's I just been lacking. Like I've been
yeah,
praying, but reading I just always never liked reading that much. Like
mhm,
honestly, like when they throw me a book, I'm just like, nah.
it's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
because I'm the same way. I'm like I would rather read a like an audiobook,
Oh yeah,
but
same.
this thing, but like the Bible in a sense, I prefer reading because
Mhm.
then after a sentence, if you're reading it thoroughly, after like some sentence, you would be like you'd stop and you'd be like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what did I just read?
Yeah.
That sermon, that lesson, that teaching was beautiful. and you
Mhm.
just like as soon as you read that sentence, you're like, I gotta think this through. Like,
Yeah,
what
because
really
most of
do
these
I think?
verses are like they're insane to me.
They're
Like,
answers.
yeah, like if you think about the world
Yeah,
and you read the Bible,
they're
the
they're it's
connections.
it's different. It's
Yeah.
it's it's literally like exactly the same. Like you like it answers
Mm,
everything that you have in
yeah.
troubles within your life daily. You
Mm,
know, that's why like you were just talking about why do you want to buy a therapist, right?
mhm,
And and I'm not saying like the people who do it maybe there's a reason because I've never gotten a
mm.
therapist, but to me personally, this thing is the most like therapeutic thing ever.
Yeah.
And like I don't need a person to talk to. I just read this and be like, my
Yeah,
heart is
of
enjoying
course.
right
Yeah,
now.
of course.
Like I'm feeling blessed every single day. I feel blessed. Like I work where I work today. Like where I work, I went like on a random day when I was not working because I wanted to like buy something. Um, I worked and then I got in there and I saw my manager and he was like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty good, you know."
Mhm.
And then he was like, "So what's up?" I was just like, just being blessed, you know? That's what I like to hear,
Yeah.
you know, because it's true. Like every
Mhm.
day, treat it as a blessing,
Of course.
and you'll just be the most positive person everybody's around.
Yeah, of
Like
course.
you're gonna be just ah. I'm not saying I'm the most positive. There's times when like things happen and you're like just
Mm.
like rage comes on,
Yeah, no, for
but
sure.
you know, there is always it's always important to because as a Christian, always have to be blessed.
Yeah, of course.
Everything has like I'm right now. I'm blessed for this.
Mm,
I'm blessed to sit in the chair and talk to you.
mhm,
I'm blessed to just open my eyes and like speak with my tongue. You
mhm,
know, I'm blessed to like just breathe this air that
mm.
I'm sitting in right now. You know, all these things. But I should we kind of doze off. But like the
Yeah.
point is, what is your favorite verse from the Bible?
Verse? I have like I have three,
Oh, three. Okay.
but I have one in specific that really like hit me. Like I was just like I remember it like I was at the gym and I was just thinking about like the past. I was like, why did this happen?
Yeah.
Like why? You know, like I think everyone has that
Hmm.
era in their life, just like why did this happen? And then they just move on.
Yeah.
Then I opened my phone, then the Bible app notified me, right?
Yeah.
And it was like it told me to open it. I was like, okay, then I open it. The first verse I see, I'm not even joking.
Mm.
It literally described my problem, bro. I felt like it hurt me.
Jeez. Okay.
Like, hold on, let me open it. Like, I was like, no way. So
Damn.
that's when it's like, nah, I believe it. Like, I truly believe like God is with me. Like,
Hmm.
it's a blessing. Like you say, like it's a blessing to be here, breathe this air.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everyone takes that for granted.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone takes that
Yeah,
for granted. Like
for sure.
they wake up, they be like, I don't feel good. God's not blessing me. But I'm like, bro, it's a blessing to wake up.
Exactly.
Like like there's not like everyone in this world. You wake up, they'll be like, this person's not waking up. Like it's a blessing. You
There's
know?
so many like and I understand there's problems in your life, but like,
Mhm.
dude, at least you got up to face them,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah.
At least you got up to face them. At least you're alive right now and like
Mm.
breathing this air. Because there's if you go out in the nature, every problem you're facing, dude, it goes away. Like
Yeah.
I went to Carlton,
Mhm.
Ottawa, but before I took like the country road side.
Oh,
So
really?
I got to see just the beauty of God. Like I'm
Mhm.
talking mountains, hilltops, nature, beautiful lakes and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And I stopped like probably like 3 or 4 times
Mhm.
just to like stand there, just admire and like take some pictures.
Mhm.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is,
And
man.
at that moment, everything just gets out of your mind.
Mhm.
It's just that and you like
Mhm.
you hear the sound of water and you're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's so amazing. Because right now I'm hearing it and I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
just
crazy. It's like I'm so peaceful right now.
yeah, just
I'm
looking at
so
it,
at peace. Yeah,
it's beautiful,
I'm
man.
so at peace. You know,
Beautiful.
like it's that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, what's the?
All right, so this is the verse. It's Isaiah 43,
Hmm.
18, 19. This is beautiful. Like I
Okay.
really appreciate it. Forget the former things. See? Do not dwell on the past. See, I
Yeah,
am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland.
that's a solid one.
Yeah, that hit me.
That's
I
a
was like God, I'm like, God's like planning something new. Like
yeah.
this was like around like after summer. Like, yeah, it was just like it's just a beautiful verse. Like that's like my favorite verse for
Hmm.
sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For me personally, I always go back to Matthew.
Mm,
It's either Matthew or Job,
mm,
like not Job, Job.
ju-
Job. I always go back to those two, but so like right now, I've been really on the Matthew path.
mhm,
Um, I can actually read. I can actually what I related to it.
sure.
I was in Matthew 5 Beatitudes.
Mhm,
Um, I love the Beatitudes overall, but like this one is my favorite. Um, God blesses those who work for peace,
mhm,
for they will be called the children of God.
yeah.
Now I'll tell you what I got from it.
Okay.
Um, and again, this is me. This is my perspective. It's not. I'm not saying that it's the right thing.
Mm,
Everybody has their own perspective on every verse. Um, what I got from it was that one day, because I've been coaching at our high school,
yeah.
right? I've been coaching at our high school. That's done now, but
Mm,
um, I coached there. When I started coaching, the my parents and my uncle was like, why are you going there when they're not paying you?
yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes it's so much more important to just help someone out than care about money.
Of course.
And maybe I'm a little too focused on that. Like I never cared about money. Even when I was in high school, I would not care about money at all. Like the goal was to always think how to make other people happy.
Mhm,
That was my goal. Or how to make other people maybe go another step, maybe push them and go and let them go another step in their life. Um, and that's what I was doing. I just went there, and I saw people were struggling,
mhm,
just not being able to understand the skills,
yeah.
and I knew the skills. So well, who am I not to be able to just sit there and teach them a couple of skills that can improve them in their life?
Yeah.
Like, how can I not do that when I know them? Like, as a Christian, it's our job to, you know, we have to be nice. That's
Yeah.
our that's our
Of
motto.
course.
Like, we have to be nice, not as in like just give them money whenever they need it. But like
Yeah.
nice as in like do good works because that's
Mhm,
what God wants you to do.
yeah.
That's like God, God will see your good works when you don't like produce them in the media or like show them oh look at this I'm
I'm
doing
doing it.
this like
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. And the only reason I'm even saying it on this podcast is because I felt like it was a great like way to explain this quote what it meant to me.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, honestly, I think we need to, as Christians, focus less on like the greedy part of it, where like,
Mhm,
oh, I'm only gonna do this good work because if it doesn't come back to me in some good way, why
mhm,
would I do it, right? But like, dude, that's the whole point of being a Christian.
mhm.
You don't do it
To
for
get returns.
anything in return.
Yeah.
You're doing this because that's what your Father in heaven wants you to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's your goodwill that will make you go to heaven, not reading the Bible,
Mhm,
not you know, praying to God. Praying to God and reading the Bible,
mhm,
that's you making a closer relationship to God and
mhm,
making and understanding Him more.
mhm,
Your good works and your goodwill and your open heartedness, your open mindedness, your willness, and your wisdom will take you to heaven.
mhm.
That's
Of
what it
course.
said in the Bible, and that's what you got to focus on. I learned that from Cliff, honestly. The guy is a
Cliff is amazing.
masterpiece. But yeah, um,
So I want to take it in a different perspective. Like, imagine like a family, right? You're in a relationship with the father. Like the father loves you. You love the
yeah,
father. You guys do stuff together. But imagine you don't like his kids. Like you're like your kids are annoying. Your kids are this and that. How do you think the father would feel about what you said?
exactly. Yeah,
So you have to take it's like that's this perspective. Like that's how I see it. Like
yeah, for
you can't
sure.
disrespect God's children like us. Like
Hmm.
you can't disrespect other people. You have to show the same love you show to God to
Exactly.
others.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Because like that's what's the golden rule? The golden rule is like treat others the way you
you
want
want
to
to
be
be
treated,
treated
right?
exactly. Yeah,
And I want to be treated good, so I'm gonna treat others good.
yeah, that's how it is, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah. Anyways, man. I want to jump back to the uni aspect. Um, you know how university life especially you lived in residence for the first year.
Yeah.
Um, it's definitely like
Hard.
there's all kind of like colorful people. Yeah, that would be the most faith like most Christian worthy way to put it. There's colorful people. Um,
Mhm.
so you know how there's like parties and there's like
Yeah.
everything like that,
Right.
and parties like overall. And I'm gonna be as raw as possible.
Mm.
Parties equal
Sin.
sin, sinful things, and all other things,
Mm.
right? And I'm sure that your friends, because I'm assuming you
Yeah.
meet people, right? Then parties.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm sure that you had options to go to those
Oh
parties as
yeah,
well.
for
Um,
sure.
I want to know, like, did you go to them, or to like, what was like, if you did, why, and if you didn't, why?
I never went to any parties. I got invited to three
Mm,
different parties, and two of them were frat parties. I don't like anything to do with that.
yeah.
And then one was just a house party, just like I guess whatever. I didn't go.
Okay.
And the reason why is I don't want to go to any parties is it's not like yeah, it's sinful, but people want to have fun. I understand you want to have fun, but
Hmm.
there's different ways to have fun in life.
Exactly. Yeah.
So me, like if they invited me, I'm like, I'm not available. Like
Hmm.
I'd rather go to the gym, get a good workout, come back,
Hmm.
relax, maybe do some work, sleep. Like I just don't like being a party person. I don't like drinking or anything like that. I just like
Okay.
chilling, bro. Yeah.
And I'm the same way. Like in my last podcast, me and Victoria were talking about like different aspects of being in a friend group, right?
Mm.
There's friend groups that just stay inside, play Monopoly, and we're happy. That's us.
Yeah.
And then there's friend groups that would go outside
Mm.
and to go to clubs and drink and
Yeah.
all those other things. That's their fun.
Mm.
Um, so how would you, if you were to like put an answer to it, how would you think like how can you be faithful to God living in an environment that forces you to go to parties and stuff like that? How can you be faithful to God in that situation?
Um, that would be funny. I just saw a video on this today, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what the guy said was people seem to like when their friends are sitting, like smoking and drinking,
Hmm.
and you're just like, nah, I'm not into that. You're still indulging in the sin,
Yeah.
by the way, because you're involved. Those are your friends. Instead of you to like tell them that's not a good thing to do,
Hmm.
like we can do other things. You're indulging to that sin, and it's
Yep.
influencing your goodness.
Hmm.
Because like when you're in front of bad influences, you realize like you're not doing good things as well.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that. I noticed like when I was surrounded with bad people, I wanted to do bad things.
Facts.
But when I'm with good people, I want to do good things.
Yeah.
So the way I see it is like you have to choose your company, and it's your decision.
Sure.
So you pray to God, like God, I need you to bring people in my life that bring value and want to build a connection with you and want to build a connection with me,
Hmm.
vice versa. You
Yeah.
don't want people that are doing bad things. Like who wants someone to do bad things? If they're doing bad things to other people, what makes you think they're not gonna do bad things to you?
Hmm.
So you have to understand, like that's just how the world works. Like
Yeah.
you know, you have to surround yourself with good people, and that's how I feel.
We definitely obviously like when you're in high school, you get to see so many new like different people,
Oh
right?
yeah,
You get because there's so many different personalities.
yeah,
Same as college, but like
mm,
um we obviously had friends that drunk,
yeah,
that were drunk every single time, um, that did other things,
mm,
other sorts of things. And we had friends like our friends that were like we were close to, and
yeah.
then we would just go for like drives or
The
like
Revs, yeah.
like
Just hang out.
just hang out for
Yeah.
the fun of it.
Mm,
Um, so I think that's true. Like living in a dorm is like so hard,
yeah.
especially for people who are just new to faith.
Yeah.
I would say, because like when they're new to faith, that's the hardest challenge.
Oh yeah.
Because like you're so used to being that other person, and then
Mm,
all of a sudden you chose God,
yeah.
and now that other life is calling you every single day. Come on, like Cody, come on,
Yeah.
come on. and and you're on the other side, and you're like, oh, I got to make a choice now,
Yeah.
because you cannot do both things.
You can,
You
yeah.
can't follow God, and you
Mm,
can't go to your friend's house and
mm,
party.
yeah.
Like you gotta choose one.
Mm,
And more often than others, like a lot of people choose the parties,
yeah.
and then they say sit down, and then they cry about it and repent and be like, God, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. Like, just give me another chance.
Mhm.
And maybe some sort of it is true. Some
Mhm.
part of it is true, but like in their heart alone, they know that it's not true.
So yeah.
Like they know they will go back and they know they will do everything else that they always did now,
Yeah.
right? Um, so it's so hard, but like I feel like when you truly love God,
Mhm.
because God is your father,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
And I quote one guy, George Anko, um, a great quote by him or great say by him is that if God is your father, right? Let's say your father like wrote a bunch of letters for you
Mhm.
and he went away somewhere and he's not back yet.
Yeah.
Been years. So you're telling me that you're not gonna just open those letters every day and read and understand that like this is what he wrote and I just want to read them every day no matter what they are?
Yeah.
Like how could you not, right? So in my opinion, like that's how we should treat God. God is our father and his words are written in a book and we got to read it because it's like that's the way we can know him more.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, that's how you got to know him.
Mhm.
And I think as soon as for this is for Christians who are just new. When you're new to this, make sure you start with Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. It's important because especially for teenagers, that's when you will understand who Jesus was. That's
Yeah.
how you'll understand that's like fast. That's how you'll understand fast and make your faith somehow somewhat a little stronger and a little more knowledgeful because now you'll know this is what God did. This is what he taught. This is what he did. This is what everything that a sinless person would be,
Mhm.
right? So then you'll be like, okay, I know these parties are wrong. So
Mhm.
I know if I have to love God and choose God, I am not doing these things.
Of course,
And I
yeah.
am glad enough and I'm grateful enough to never been on a party and never drink and never smoke or never vape. I am so grateful for
Yeah.
that because one, I'm an athlete, so I just love to take care of my body. Two, I found God early
Mhm.
and that helped me too, right? Um, so yeah, I just really hope that people who choose God or people who are in that life where like they're just partying like it's crazy and like
Mhm.
loving it. I just pray that the one day they just sit down, look in the mirror and find God.
Yeah.
Because that party, you're not gonna live like that all the time.
Of course, yeah.
This one guy yesterday at the gym actually we were in the sauna and just part of like Christianity and God came along, and um he said he went to his church and his pastor did this one sermon where he brought a rope. He
Okay.
brought this long of rope, right?
Mhm.
He said he cut 1 inch of the rope
Mhm.
and he pulled that aside and he pulled the other like whatever rope was left on the side. He said this 1 inch is your life on earth.
Mhm.
The whole other is your eternity in heaven
Yeah.
or life after.
Mhm.
Um and that's he said whatever you do here would not matter what you did here,
Mhm.
right? Meaning what obviously will like whatever you do here will in return tell you where you're going
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But if you did mistakes here, but you still at the end knew your mistakes and try to fix them and be with God,
Mhm.
that would reflect.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you just were a sinful person, a greedy person, a person who was rude, a person who just didn't care, a person who actually lied to God.
Yeah.
That would also reflect there,
Mhm.
you know? Um, so at the end of the day, I just hope that people who are in that part of life where they're just partying like it's crazy, like partying like, oh, there's no tomorrow or like
Yeah.
everything like that. There is a tomorrow.
Mhm.
There is a
Hopefully
tomorrow.
tomorrow, yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
There is a life after and there is God sitting on the judgment table and just waiting for you to be judged.
Yeah.
So, you know, fix your life here and maybe there you'll be fixed as well.
Of
Um,
course, man.
yeah, anyways, I'd say I wanna talk well, this is like a whole shift in
Okay.
topics. And you don't like this part.
What is
I
it?
don't either.
Okay.
I don't either. It's about relationships.
Oh,
Yeah. Um, but I feel like we should talk about it just because it's like that's like the main part of like kind of like life, even, right?
yeah.
Um, and I don't think it'll get deep. I think it's just gonna be funny because we both had funny relationships. um, but you had more funny than me. You had more funny than me. But yeah, what's the status on that?
Like, what do you mean?
Just in general. Anything yet? Anybody
Oh,
yet?
no, no. I'm just to myself now.
This is good.
Uh,
All right,
nah, right now, I'm just to myself. I'm just keeping to myself for right now. I've been keeping to myself since summer, bro. It's about to be 1 year just keep it to myself.
fair.
Yeah, just not worry about anything. Just trying to find myself. That's all it is. Nothing's too crazy.
That's fair.
What about you, man?
It's it's honestly been the same.
Been the
The
same?
start of the year, from the start of the year, it's been the same.
Yeah.
Um, it's nothing, it's nothing crazy. I just don't want. I don't know. I feel like it's so hard
Hmm.
because I just don't want to just be in a relationship.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah.
like you want to be, at least for me, I want to be in a relationship with a woman that I know that I can one day marry.
Hmm.
And if that means that I'm gonna be in that kind of relationship like in my 20s, I'll wait.
Yeah.
It's not that far along. I'll
It's
wait.
not. Yeah.
But yeah, it's so hard because it's so hard to find one a woman who's Christ-like,
Hmm.
two that she would be on the same level as you, like
Hmm.
funny type, personality wise. Like she likes the way I am, and I like the
Hmm.
way she is, because that matters at the end of the day. Um, and it's so hard to find that right person.
Of
And
course. Yeah.
every single woman I had been in a relationship, which is not a lot, one, one proper one. The last one was like in high school, but
Hmm.
didn't count, I guess. Um, but I loved that woman, and then the next one, because every single time I want to love someone, I'm making sure that I love her to marry her.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't take that for real.
Oh yeah, no,
A
for
lot of
sure.
people, like a lot of people don't take that for real. They're like, oh, I thought we were just joking.
N-
I'm
I
like,
never
brother,
understood that, bro.
brother, like,
Ever.
I'm sitting here telling you about how I'm gonna marry you, how I'm gonna have a future with you. Trust me, that ain't joke.
That's not.
That's me setting up goals and
Mm,
aspirations that this is what's gonna happen. Like,
mm,
and when you want to end things and be like, "Oh, I thought we were just joking,"
yeah.
that's
Nah,
you. I wasn't joking. I had the whole hall planned. I was waiting for the catering party to get done and stuff. So I
yeah.
was ready. But like I think waiting is so important.
Yeah. Of course.
If you can know the art of waiting for the right person, it's so blessed.
Yeah.
You know the show Friends?
Yeah. I know it.
Have you
Unfortunately,
have you watched it?
I don't know.
No? But like okay, I'm being honest, I watched it. Like I'm
I've seen
happy
that show.
it's not. It's a funny show.
Yeah.
But I've been on it, right? Um and what's interesting is the whole show is about them dating after every month. Like
After every what? What?
yeah, after every month. Like it's like everybody in the group either dates themselves or like, sticks in a relationship for a month, doesn't work out, just goes to the next. Even though they know that this is not gonna be serious.
Yeah.
They just flip, 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 flip. But that's city life,
Yeah.
apparently nowadays,
Yeah.
right? That's city life. And I just don't want to be part of that.
Yeah. Of
I
course.
saw that
Yeah.
and I'm
No.
like, that is some horrible way to live.
Yeah,
Just
man.
because you want to be slaves to pleasure,
Mm.
you're gonna be like
Dating all this everybody.
dating everybody. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that.
It's
I would
scary,
rather wait
bro.
for the right woman and be like, this is my woman.
Yeah.
She is loyal to me and I'm loyal to her, and I would go to ends of the earth and I will fight anyone
Mm.
for her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That kind
man.
of woman is so hard to find.
Of
And when
course,
you
man.
find her, it's like, dude, oh, it's like
Mm.
you gotta grip her so tight that she never leaves.
Of
But
course,
it's
man.
just so hard to find.
Yeah, because everyone's hurt, bro. Everyone's went through.
Everyone's just like bit on a different path or something. It's
Yeah,
weird.
man, it's sad.
It's sad, literally.
Yeah, really sad.
um, but hey, let's just change the topics. I wanna just change the whole topic on like being like now. Let's just talk about some men stuff.
Alright.
How about the fights? This fight happening with Usyk and who was the other one? I forgot. Fury, right? Yeah, Fury. Who you got on that one?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be watching boxing
You don't
or
watch boxing?
UFC. Yeah, nah,
Damn, really, dude.
nah.
I don't watch UFC. I like boxing because it's just like the art. It's so artistic to watch professional boxers fight. You know, it's artistic. Like okay, Ryan Garcia and that fight was crazy to me. That guy was acting like a fool, and the way he portrayed God was like just not right to me. I
Mm,
feel like he portrayed God in such a bad way, where he in the press conferences was talking mad about the other person's mom, mad about like his family, was cursing like crazy, and then
mhm,
acting weird, drinking beer, w- drinking alcohol like it was crazy, and then says cocaine doing is fine because I'm doing it. And that's like just like, dude, none of that is being a Christian
yeah,
like person.
nah.
None of that is God like person. Like that's just like stupid to me.
Mm.
And but again, I'm not the person to judge it.
Judge, of course, yeah.
It's him and his thing with God. I am to say that I am to say as a Christian that what he's doing is not
It's
godlike.
not, yeah, no, of
For
course.
what is said in the Bible, what I read is not godlike.
So
That's what
he's
I would say.
lukewarm. That's the thing. Like he's lukewarm. Like you know, what's scary is like we could talk about that,
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Don't worry.
but I feel like you know the devil believes in God.
Yeah,
Like, does that mean he's going to heaven?
no
No. So like anyone can say they believe in God, they're Christian, but that doesn't mean they're going to heaven.
facts.
So like
That's hard. That's hard.
that's just how it
That is
is.
true. Like literally, like the way he like he's before his crazy thing. I genuinely was rooting for him because he was such a good Christian. Looked like,
Yeah.
right? But now he's like the devil is on him or something.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not here to judge or anything. I If he thinks that's the way to go, good for him. Do what you're doing, man. If that's the way you think that's the way you're gonna get closer to God, do it.
Yeah.
Be that way.
It's his choice. He has free
Mhm.
will.
Perfectly, yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Anyways, what about? I'm sure you know this one. Paul Tyson. Paul Tyson.
Look,
Paul Tyson.
I,
Just so you know, I'm not a huge fan of either.
oh yeah, me
I
too.
respect both, but I'm not a huge fan of either. Um, but yeah, I want to take your like thoughts on it.
See, I got Paul, and I
Mm.
have a reason for that.
But he's like that's like most people, because
Cause he's been winning.
yeah, but like everything is like against Mike Tyson. There's like
Yeah.
nothing that Paul, because he's younger,
Yep.
stronger now.
Mhm.
Um, everything is like with him,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Um, but me personally, even when it was like Ryan Garcia versus Haney, I didn't want to root for Ryan Garcia. Let me tell you. But um, and he knows it. He was going for Haney, like, but I always liked the underdog story. Always been an underdog fan, and this is why I am going with Mike Tyson.
Really?
Not only that, bro, Mike has taken some hard punches. I am not
Oh yeah.
expecting him to fall down at all. I am not expecting him to sit on the canvas being like, "Oh, I'm tired." No,
Mhm.
I feel like he's gonna perform great. I feel like he's gonna look like he's a 20-year-old because
Mhm.
he is. Like, dude, if you see his sparring footage, oh my gosh, dude
Mhm.
still hits harder than most 20-year-olds.
Yeah, I
So
feel like for Paul, it's just a lose lose situation for him.
yeah,
If he wins, it's
we
scripted.
thought,
It's
like, we
scripted.
knew we were
He
gonna
he
win.
wasn't in his prime.
Yeah,
If he loses, oh yeah, and he's also known for that too.
yeah, he's known for, but like, at what point? Because here's the thing, I'm not saying that it's not a fight. It's definitely a
No, it
fight. You're
is.
fighting Mike Tyson, so anything
Yeah.
can happen. Like that guy is still like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
So like one punch accurately can easily knock him down.
Mm,
But like what's scary to me is that, dude, like these people are 230 pounds
yeah.
each.
Ugh.
230, dude. And Jake Paul has never been that high. Mike Tyson
Mhm,
has. Jake Paul has never been that high.
mhm.
So to me, I feel like he will fatigue a little.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's how long is it? How long is the rounds? 10 rounds? Oh my
That's.
days.
Oh yeah.
10 rounds. Okay, so
Revenue.
10 rounds that they will definitely fatigue at the end. Yeah, but like it's still 10 rounds.
I feel like they're just gonna like kind of draw the fight out. They're not gonna rush anything too
I
crazy.
would. I mean, yeah, I would say Mike would like. Mike would. I'm not saying that he won't get tired. I think Mike will get tired,
Yeah.
but I think Jake will get tired too.
Oh, for sure.
230, carrying 230 for the first time in a fight, it's not easy.
Yeah. Nah.
It's in Texas
Oh,
too.
that's gonna be
Heat is gonna be there too. So it's definitely like, those things have to be in accordance. But like, yeah,
for sure.
I
For
think it's
sure.
Mike Tyson who takes it.
I got Paul, bro.
All
We'll have
right,
to
we'll
see.
see. We'll see
We'll
who
see in
wins.
July.
We'll see who wins. What about lastly? This is interesting because you okay. Do you think we can take Mike Tyson as he is right now? No.
Oh,
Single?
oh,
No.
why?
You know why?
Even
Still
then,
no.
no.
Still no. Still no.
Wait, how
Do
tall
you
is
know
he?
why? Do you know? Do you know why 9 months would not be enough for me to train? Not would not be enough for me to fight someone who has literally fought against every style. He has fought against every style and has faced anything that comes at him. So I'm not expecting him to. He's not going to be expecting anything crazy, and I know I'm not going to produce anything crazy.
Hmm.
If I was able to stop time where he's still 58, and you give me at least 4 years to train properly, or 4 or even 5 years to train properly, maybe I can like spar with him.
Get close.
Like maybe I can spar and stay in the ring with him.
You have to like eat a lot of food and train if you want
Yeah,
to beat him, bro.
that's the only way I think so. Wrestling is different. MMA, if he goes into MMA with me, that's different. You just give me 9 months, yeah, I'll take him down.
See.
But boxing is different.
Can you take him?
I said no. Anyways, lastly, I want to say that I want to give you a huge congratulations because you're just going into One Piece. Are you going to One Piece? The last time we talked? No,
I've been watching since then.
bro, no, don't do this to me.
No, cause like, bro, like anime in general.
Oh, anime in
Yeah,
general,
and
yeah.
also exams. It's just been really dry for me, bro.
I
Like,
haven't watched One Piece or any anime for like I think 3 4 months now.
yeah, it's been really stale for me.
Yeah. But in general, like, what's the top five for you?
Ah, ah, oh, this is hard.
I don't watch a lot of anime, so it's easy for me. I don't watch a lot.
I watched a good amount,
Hmm.
and I know totally knows. He knows my number one and two.
Okay.
Yeah, he knows his peak. So number one and two, they can be like changed.
Hmm.
It's Naruto
Okay.
and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, top tier animes.
Okay.
If you watch it, it will be in your top three. I'm telling you. If you watch Fullmetal, it's gonna be your top three forever.
Okay. Okay.
Then number three, probably Code Geass. I love Code Geass. It's like
Code Geass.
yeah, it's like a guy. He has like an ability
Hmm.
where he can like change people's like what they're doing, like
Yeah.
kind of like manipulate them, but like not like manipulate, but like their actions. Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. I think we got it. All right. Try
Okay.
now. Try now.
All right. So like he manipulates like your actions. So like if I look at Twitter, I'm like leave. He will leave, but I can only do it one time.
Okay.
So I can't manipulate him to do something else. So like his ability to like I don't really remember the plot, but it was so good. I really enjoyed it. Then number four, probably I don't know. I'll say One Piece. I don't
One
really.
Piece.
I'll say
Okay.
it's One Piece. Then number five, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titans.
Yeah, yeah, that's what top five,
What's
bro.
crazy is you didn't put Dragon Ball at all in there, bro.
Bro, I've only watched the first part, like half of it,
Damn.
and Dragon Ball. I know Dragon Ball is peak, but I need to watch it fully for me to really put it on my top five.
Mm.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to him, man.
yeah,
Rest in peace of the creator, man. That guy was he
yeah,
created some of the most greatest piece of work that I've ever seen. Like
yeah,
man, like it's just absolutely bangers. Like Super was crazy, like Dragon Ball Super, bro. Like GT was crazy. Dragon Ball, oh my god, Dragon Ball GT. Oh, that was the greatest anime ever, bro.
yeah,
Ever.
man.
I'm serious. Oh, like better than anything ever. But rest in peace to him.
Yeah,
I would say for me, it's Dragon Ball, One
valid.
Piece, um, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Kuroko Basketball,
Okay, that's valid.
Haiku,
I say to watch that.
and the last one I would say is I haven't watched it all the way.
What?
I haven't watched it all the way, but I would give it to Naruto.
It's valid.
I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
Oh,
I'll take that back.
uh,
I'll take that back. I will give it to Avatar.
the Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Okay, that's contradict. It's known to be a cartoon.
Oh, bro, that counts.
Yes,
It's an anime. It's literally hold on like it's hold on Japanese thing. It's anime.
because that's the thing. Like, it was aired on Nickelodeon, and it's a cartoon animated.
Okay, okay. In that case, I'll consider it a cartoon. So then I'll put back Naruto.
Like, I think it's an anime personally, but
Yeah,
people, they think it's a cartoon.
I
Yeah,
would say
that's
okay.
what
So I would say Dragon Ball, One Piece, Kuroko Basketball, Haiku, and like Naruto.
Okay, that's valid.
That's what mine is.
That's
But
valid, bro. Of
yeah, man. Anyways, it was great talk we had. Um,
course, brother.
great view.
Of course,
The sun is here as well. Um,
bruh.
anyways, enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Um, sorry about the wait. I don't know if and I don't even have that many subscribers. Shut up. I don't care about that.
Hey, leave a like, subscribe, show
Leave a
love, support.
comment if you subscribe. Leave a comment. Um, if you ever, I'm not even sure how many people are going to see this, but if you do like this, I would love to hear it on the comments, and if you can just tell us what to talk about next time, we can for sure do that as well.
Of
Anyway,
course.
you guys have a blessed day. Be safe. Be out here, and yeah,
God
have a good one.
bless.
Okay, you can end it now.